part 2 of installing the PEX faucet. I'm about to drill the holes and install this with some screws, and then go under the house and cut it and tie it in with a T. I'm going to show you about that. These things are great. They're compression fittings. You put them on there, you turn them left to right as you're pushing it on, and you make sure it seats down. Pull it to make sure it can't come off, and you're usually good to go. Of course, you're going to test it before you leave anyway. Okay, now I got it secured to the wall with tapcon screws, as you see. So this is what I was talking about yesterday. See, this is also made by SharkBite, but if you look on the back of it, it says right here, for schedule 40, 80, and 120 PVC pipe, or C PVC pipe, fitting rated 200 max. This is not PEX. You don't see it says PEX nowhere on there. Okay. Now this is a SharkBite PEX. See where it says PEX, copper, culver, cobri, CPVC, PERT. So this is what I'm about to use. Now these used to come with these little white cones that went down inside the pipe first, and then you push this over the pipe. But now they've invented an even better way, so you don't have to keep up with the cones. They was a pain in the butt, but you know, they worked. But this is just a better way. So now I'm gonna go into the house. I'm gonna cut into the cold water with my trusty pipe cutters, and I'm gonna tie it all in. I'll show you all that when I get under there. All right, so if you see right there, I got some of the styrofoam pulled back. I'm gonna cut that blue pipe right there and install this T, which is already hooked up to my outside pipe. And then I'm gonna wrap this pipe and stick it up in the ceiling, and then it'll all be good to go. All right, stick with me. Okay, as you see, I got the T installed right there, and now I'm just going to go back and put this pipe up, fasten it to the bottom of the house, and put some of this foam on the rest of it where it's missing now, where it's open for the winter time. And but I'm going to get out from under here and go do something else, because I'm going to have to come back and do this with a couple other things. But let me show y'all something. Y'all see this? Y'all see that wooden wall right over there? It's black, and then you see the hatch right there. I'm going to show y'all something, and I'm going to see if y'all can figure it out. And I want y'all to pause the video, think about it for a minute, and then come back and see the answer. So, a family member of mine, he wanted to get his house remodeled. He called this guy that was supposed to be real highly, you know, knew what he was doing. Let me show you this deck. See this brick? Okay. See the deck? See the type of flooring it is? Okay, see the gap? See the ceiling? The roof? See the floor with the gap? See the brick wall? Now, can y'all figure out what we had to do? It was more economical for me and my crew to come behind this guy and build walls that wrapped, went down this way, across the back, across the front, I mean the side, and across the front. And we put a sump pump that does like an unbelievable amount of water per minute. We dug out from under there. We brought buckets through of dirt out of here and dug a big old hole to give it a pull. And we put a sump pump in, and it discharges. That's what this white pipe here is. It discharges out that white pipe right over there. It goes across the ceiling, as you see. And then we got it coming back down to the ground, because I didn't want people to have to crawl across it. So I got it coming back down the brick underneath inside, and then it comes out over here, around in here somewhere. And it discharges over here because every time it rains, what do y'all think happens? Well, it made a pool up under his house. Thousands and thousands of gallons of water would stand all underneath his house. And so the guy was like, oh, and this is a family member of mine. They're good people. They're not too happy, this, that, and the other. This was the cheapest way to go. But this is where it discharges out here. And you see, look at the hole it's dug over the years. I think that's about 4 years ago we put all this in. But yeah, every time it rains, the water rushes off the ceiling and then it traps inside. So it never comes up and gets out. The pump always works. It runs and dispels the water. And then this year, we're putting in one that runs off battery. And it's supposed to run up to 72 hours on battery in case a storm comes and it floods. And then now if the pump is off, it will come up and go through the wall of the wood, although we got it sealed and tarred and all that. Y'all remember this little crackhead dog? She eats frogs and lizards. She's eating a lizard right now, little crackhead. But all right, anyway, I'm gonna go turn the water back on because I got it off. And I'll be right back with you guys in a minute.